Okay lads and ladies, I just got a brand new camera, so let me know how the quality looks in comparison to the last video. Hopefully, a lot better, and it better be because it was twice as expensive. This camera thing really is a fucking money pit. So today I'm going to a gym in Reading, it's called 365, and it's in the more rough area of Reading. So I am somewhat scared of bringing my camera and filming a leg day there, but if you're seeing this video, that means I manned up and did it. Okay, yes, I'm a pussy, but don't worry, I'm going to make up for it. Today, I'm going to go and I'm going to film a push day, which is, if anything, more scary than a leg day, because they have their own leg room that's segregated from the rest of the gym. But push, I'm going to be all over the shop. But I don't care, I want to make this video. So if people think I'm weird talking to a camera, I don't care. And today, I'm going earlier in the day, so hopefully there'll be fewer people. Also, I realised the thing that killed my quality most in the last video was the lenses, not the actual camera body. I still prefer this camera vastly, but the lens I want, which is like this but with a wider aperture, is about 400 quid. And that's a bit much for, you know, some glass. So maybe someday I'm going to have beautiful close-up shots with a lovely blurred background and really crisp picture. But for now, you've just got a pixelated picture of my mug. Okay, I've faffed around in this video enough. Let's get some pre-workout in us and let's go to the gym. Okay, we've arrived. And you can definitely see why I have my reservations about filming in this place. It literally looks like an actual prison. So, this is going to be fun. Also, metal plates clanging is the most satisfying sound you can hear in the gym. Yeah, this is my favourite chest press ever. My local gym's tried to do one that's like a copy, and it's the worst copy in the world. It goes too wide at the bottom, so it turns to a fly, so you can't do any real weight. Okay, I got 7 reps in my first and second set. And this is more weight than last week, so I'm gassed. Being back on the bulk means my numbers are actually increasing, and it's so refreshing after months of just stagnation. So whenever you find a new song and then you just absolutely play it into the ground until you hate it. So I'm currently playing it back to backstage with Far From Home by Five Finger Death Punch. Can't get enough. Right, if I get 7 again on this, I'm going to be flabbergasted. Okay, I'm not flabbergasted, I'm still gassed. Okay, time for a back off on 2 plates, and you guys get a nice angle of my double chin. Oh, you're also looking like directly at my penis. Never mind. Lovely stuff. Okay, next up we've got Smith Incline. I would have actually started with flat bench, but I don't have a spot. I want a flat bench more while I'm in my bulk, but alas. Also shout out to this bench for not having any wheels. Made me look a right melon when I was trying to wheel it in. Right, I'm going to go to the hassle of reverse banding this. Because I don't have a daisy chain, so I'm going to have to improvise, adapt, overcome, use my wrist wrap. There we go. Now, if that comes off and hits me in the face, I'm going to be very angry. That's not quite in the middle, and I know that's going to drive some people crazy, but I don't care. So have you seen how chunky this Smith machine bar is? It's enormous. It's like an axle deadlift bar. It's like me trying to wrap my hands around my massive cup. Good thing there's a hole there. Probably the radio in here is so weird. They're talking about how parents should accept their teenagers. I'm very glad I brought my over-ear headphones. This is so odd. Okay, time for some side laterals. I'm going to really try and keep my form strict on this. stop bouncing off my lat at the bottom. It's just cheating. You know what I really fancy right now? A crumpet. Nothing like eating something with the taste and texture of a sponge. Is it that time? Is it pump cover removal? I think it is. Pop that. And this is the beautiful MYPROTEIN stringer. And I've just got through my MYPROTEIN badge for this month, so I'm going to be getting a lot more of these bad boys. I've buggered this up. This needs to be more of an incline. Oh well. And I lost count. Probably like 9. People are giving the camera weird looks. Better the camera than me. Let's hope I've set this up correctly this time. Yeah, much better. Right, it's time for triceps. I'm going to go for the old crossover pull downs. Obviously I did my pre-workout shit, but I'm not going to lie, kind of need another one. When nearly done, I can hold it. I find this exercise just lines up with my triceps so well. I definitely prefer it to like a rope pull down or something, even though you can do less weight, but it just, I'm too eager, I'm trying to skip my rest time. That could just be because I'm scared of having a camera out here and having people judge me for talking to myself. I'm an actual fucking maniac. I can fully imagine someone like getting sectioned while I'm here. I don't know how many of you are cultured and seen Peep Show, but I feel like that's what's going to happen to me. Bro, I'm actually a bad content creator. I keep doing sets and then I realise I haven't recorded it. I just got a 3-minute clip of me waiting between my sets. And half the time I think, oh yeah, I'm going to go and make loads of content tonight, and I forget my SD or my tripod mount or something. I just actually suck at this. We've done the short position of the tricep with the pull downs, and now we're going to do the length position with the katana extensions. Shout out to all my homies who know Eugene Teo. That's where I originally got this from. Getting into this exercise reminds me of that 2010 Karate Kid film with like Jaden Smith. It might not be 2010. Does anyone remember that film? Probably not, it wasn't great. But one of the moves in it, Jackie Chan shows him his fucking whip your jacket on. That's like how you get into this. This is one of those exercises when you hit the limit, you just all of a sudden can't do a single other rep. Right, let's pack up and get going. Okay, session done, we're back in the car. That was actually really fun. I was still very scared of filming in the gym, but I've done it now. This is the first time I've ever done like a talking to the camera video in the gym, and I definitely felt like everyone thought I was a schizo. But I've done it, it was alright. Unfortunately nowhere to pose, but that's fine. We're gonna head back. I think I'm going to use my £200 MYPROTEIN voucher, and I might give you a rundown of the supplements I take. So, the fun of the video shouldn't be over yet, so let's go home. Okay boys, it's time for me to make a big sexy order from MYPROTEIN. I've got 200 quid to play with, so I reckon first things first, I'm getting some more stringers because they are beautiful. Bro, they're so cheap too. 9 quid, I can get so many. Okay, order done. I got 4 stringers, a hoodie, a fleece, a pair of shorts, flapjacks, clear whey, and a multivitamin because health. And that might compensate for my 1 portion of fruit and veg a day. Probably won't though. And in the spirit of MYPROTEIN, let's talk about the various supplements that I take. Alright boys, I thought I'd just give you a rundown of every supplement I'm taking. So we'll just go through this chronologically. So in the morning, I always have my creatine, about 5 grams. I'm not too stingy about it, I'll just throw it in a shaker. And with that shake, I will down a vitamin D soft gel, because vitamin D is a good thing that you need. So then at some point in the day, I will undoubtedly have a clear whey isolate shake. So here we've got orange and mango, a flavour I really like. And Mr. Death Star Delts himself, Kai Sheps, really doesn't like it. And he's wrong. Then for pre, as I showed before, we've got some Axe and Sledge and some Conte Sports Mega Pump. I vary it up depending on how I'm feeling on the day. And if it's legs, I'll take enough caffeine to kill a rhino. Maltodextrin in the intra workout, just gives you a bit more energy. I've got BCAAs as well, I don't recommend taking them. I just stockpiled them a while ago, so I'm just finishing them off. And lastly, we've got some clear whey gainer. I also have regular gainer, which I'll put in my 1,000 calorie bulking shakes. But this works well on its own because it just goes down like squash. It's got a load of calories and it's just sound. So yeah, those are all the supplements I use at the moment. Unless I'm forgetting some. I probably am. If I'm forgetting them now, I'll probably forget to take them anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm not really going to do anything else interesting today. I'm just going to eat my pork loin steaks with noodles in a wrap, using the age-old student tradition of if something doesn't taste very good, just put it in a wrap. It's probably fine. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this short little training video. And now that I'm getting my confidence up a little bit, hopefully I can make more cool content. So yeah, thank you guys for getting to this stage in the video. I've also just hit 150k on TikTok, which is nuts. So thank you all for that. It's going crazy. And we've also hit 11k on Instagram. So I can't thank you enough. If you want any of my protein stuff, clothing or supplements, use my code DWIT and the link in the description or my bios. If you use both, it'll support me, and I can't thank you enough for that. If you made it right to the end of the video, leave a comment with the word blimp. A funny word. Blimp. I'm actually a child. And I'll know you are an absolute top legend. So yeah, see you in the next one.